Today we're going to explore an abandoned ranch.
The trail follows the path of an old road coming around here. I've come to a gate. I'm going to follow it. Follow this driveway here. Along this driveway, there's a dry stacked stone wall. It's pretty cool. Oh, what a surprise. The phone line comes out over here. Neat. Looks like this might have been a well. The park is covered up. Then over here, there is, I think it would have been a trellis, given there's a vine hanging off of it over there. Made out of pipe that's been tied together with baling wire. There's a barn over here. Let's go see what's in the barn. There is a washing machine. That might be the trunk to a car. That's sheet metal and a trash bin. Put that down here. This is another washing machine. A barrel and a tire. There's a bunch of sheet metal down here. I wouldn't be surprised if this was a structure that collapsed and the only thing remaining is the roof. Oh, there you go. So that's that sheet metal up there. There's the foundation of this structure. Another barrel. And this might be another barn that's gotten overgrown. More sheet metal. Control board. Oh, this is the base of a TV. vacuum tubes and stuff on there. You can see the tube bases. No, this isn't a TV, is it? Yes, this is a TV. So these are the bases for vacuum tubes. This would have mechanically tuned the TV. The TV had mechanical tuning on it. And the knobs in the front, back to variable capacitors to tune it, resistors and such. Oh, there's vacuum tubes down there. There's a pond down there. I'm gonna go check that out after we go back up. I think I saw another foundation up there. There is a tile mosaic patio underneath this wonderful tree. Another concrete pad over a foundation. Maybe this was the farmhouse. It would have had a great view. And then the washing machine. More sheet metal roof. Not far from that building is a fridge. So I think that confirms the story that that was the farmhouse. A small one. There's part of a bed frame down here in the weeds. It looks like it could have been part of this gate. In fact, I think it's just about the right size to be used as a gate. Pretty neat.
I noticed the bottom half of this fence is made of woven wire. I think these folks probably had goats or sheep.
Over here is the remnants of an orchard. These trees seem to be doing all right. That one actually has fruit on it. If I come out here later in the season and it looks good, I'll try some. The woodpeckers have really been going to town on this tree. Wow. I was walking to the west of that farmhouse and I found a corral over here. I just spotted this old power line. I'm gonna follow it, see what it goes to. So I followed that power line over here. There is a foundation. There is another washing machine at this place. There are just a surprising amount of washing machines on these buildings. So next to this foundation, there's a big pad, a concrete pad. And it's got a surprisingly sturdy bolt in it. It's fairly narrow and then it widens out. Can hardly make out the corners of the pad. I don't know what this is. If I stomp on it, it sounds kind of hollow. Next to that pad is a water tank. It is of a riveted construction. Inside are beer cans. That looks like Olympia. Oh, it is Olympia. Folks have been drinking here for a while. Down below this ranch is a stock pond. We'll go look at the dam. See if there's anything interesting down there. So I'm at the side of this pond, and I have found a very strange box. What's weird about it is it looks like there are hinges, even with the holes to grease them on this box. Next to it is a downed log with pieces of metal grown through it. Inside the box is a tire, and behind it is a pile of sheet metal. Weird. The box is of a riveted construction. I'm not sure if it, and there's something of a low lip on the back of it, but it's half of it is open. I'm not sure what it is. So we are at the dam. Appears to be built of stone and earth. It has a concrete spillway. One side of this spillway is concrete. The other side butts up against some natural stone. The spillway is fairly thin. Before it spills down into the valley down there. What I find very interesting is this has obviously seen no maintenance in, I want to say, 50, 80 years. And it's just doing fine. That's pretty cool. So whenever you're near a mine or a ranch or whatever, there is pretty much always a dump. I found this one for near this ranch. Got some shoes. What a neat set of shoes. Look at that. The soles of the shoes are leather. I don't think modern shoes would have fared as well. It's leather. That one is foam, maybe rubber. There's some plastic things in the dump. That looks like it might be part of a smudge pot. Maybe a home-built smudge pot, I'm not sure. There's a pipe welded onto a can. with a hole cut in it. And a part of a fridge. All sorts of great bottles. More bottles. More wax. Bottles. There's a wash tub. A tangled mess of barbed wire. Parts of a stovepipe. Bottles, bottles, bottles galore. Can somebody opened with a bottle opener. Another wash tub. I think that's the base of maybe a fan. Bucket. Trash bin. Looks like a drain pipe, maybe? Tractor tire. Oh, it's a gas can. Maybe a part of a washing machine. Oh, that's a cool barrel. Oh, it's frozen. Oh. More cans and bottles. Bits of a toilet. What do you think this is? I think this is a barbecue. Or it could be a bird bath. No, it's a barbecue. It's a barbecue. Look, it's got wheels. Neat. There is a brake drum. Oh, what a terrific bucket. That is a very sturdy bucket. Wow. What a cool bucket. Another barrel down there. Looks like that's all this site has to offer. There is a bit of a stone foundation up there. This is a vent on a mine. It's only maybe 30 feet off the trail. And I want to say maybe 15 years ago, this vent was open, and it had one of those, what do they can call them? Whirlybird turbine vents on top. You'd be able to come over and pick it up and look down the shaft and be like, whoa, it goes down on the ground. But looks like at some point in the last 15 years, it got filled in. That's too bad. Probably like a plug of foam down there and stop kids from falling down. I don't know where the adit is for this mine, though. Because I've been all hiking, I've hiked all over these hills and I have not found the entrance of it yet. Maybe a future trip, but I guess the lesson is these places every day are being filled in, destroyed by wildfire, vandalized, looted. So I encourage you to get out and explore them now while they're here, because they're not going to be the same in 15 years. That vent is just back there. There's a bit of a graded pad right here, right next to that vent. And then going down is a dam and a pond next to the mine site. There's a pond down there. This is the dam, and there's a spillway built out of rock running down over there. I'm not far from the side of that mine shaft, and there is another dump. Let's have a walk around this one and see what there is. Pile of woven wire. A couple of cans and barrels. It's a very sturdy piece of pipe there. Down here in the grass are cans and bottles. All right, let's see what's up here. Interesting stuff. Oh, that seems to be made of clay. You know, I wonder if this was a bucket of cement or plaster or something. Maybe. This is the top of a cook stove, I believe. Looks like they could be car or tractor parts. Bucket. Toilet. Oh, neat. It's a stove built out of a barrel. They made that. That's pretty cool. Another fridge. There is a clay pipe. Oh, and this is neat. This is a water heater. It would go on your stovepipe. Saw something kind of mechanical over here. got variable capacitors in it. Different switches. I'm not sure, but I'm willing to bet it's a radio. Piece of stovepipe. Probably got something to do with the water heater. This is a radiator. There is a hood, fenders. Another fender. This looks like a water tank. It got crunched. There's a load of cans and bottles. Looks like the bench seat out of a car. There are drums down there in the creek. And I think this is a cook stove. Pretty sure it is. Yeah, that's a cook stove. A bench seat. Looks like another stove down there. There's more stuff over here. Maybe a drawing rack. Another cook stove. And it looks like the back of a car cab. Oh, how cool is that? It's electric. It's still got the writing on it. That one doesn't look very old. Another fridge. Oh, this one is neat. This, see that finned box up there? There's tube running down there with that little sump. This would have been part of an adsorbent refrigerator that used ammonia as refrigerant. And then it might have been propane fired. That's a gas stove. No snakes. I'm gonna flip it back over. That was neat. Looks like we've seen everything here to see.